Hey guys, what is up? Today I wanted to talk to you guys about my mascot of the channel, my O2 Camaro V6. I'm going to do a little drive right now. It's like 2 in the morning, and then I'm going to park her at the car wash so I can do a little walk around and show you guys the car and talk a little bit about the modifications I've done to it. I'm going to go ahead and preface this by saying that this car doesn't have a whole lot done to it. A lot of it is aesthetic mods. I was never planning on building this car to be super fast or handle great or anything. I just kind of did what I liked to it. But I'll get more into that once we actually get stopped. That was a scrape. She's pretty low. But once we actually get stopped, I'll actually go through and show you guys everything that I've done and why I did it. Alright, we're here. Now I can walk around the car a little bit for you guys. So I guess I'll preface this by telling you guys why I chose a Camaro, and specifically a Camaro V6. Well, I bought this car at the time for 2 major reasons. 1, I couldn't afford the insurance on a V8, and 2, when I bought it, it was a really, really clean car. It had less than 100,000 miles, and there was not a scratch nor a dent. The paint was immaculate, and it was just a beautiful car, and I was gonna do a really clean USDM cross JDM American build and just do something really unique. But all my plans changed when I crashed it. So I was pretty late at night, it was raining, super tight back road, just lost control of the car, smashed into a guardrail, put this fat dent in the quarter panel, and then it totally destroyed the fender and front bumper. So I was like, well shit, I totally just ruined the super clean car. You know, what am I going from now? Because I still owed money on it, and I really had no choice but to keep the car. So I could either just, you know, put it back together and just not care about it and save up for something else, or I could turn it into something, and that's exactly what I did. So, I mean, most people ask me, why is the bumper blue? Why didn't you just paint it white? My thing was that I hate it when cars have off matching paint. So I knew that like a Rust-Oleum spray paint was never gonna look like the OEM Chevrolet white. So I just went with something completely random, and this is what we ended up with. Some people love it, some people hate it. I personally think it adds a whole lot to the car. It makes the car look super cool and unique. That's just my opinion. So that's that on the blue bumper. But let me go ahead and give you guys a little rundown on the modifications. First of all, the car is lowered on E-Box Sportline springs, and the shocks are KYB adjustables, so I can adjust the dampening. And the reason for that is because the Sportlines are really low, but they don't have the best spring rate, so they're pretty soft. And if you put them on shocks that aren't super stiff, you'll pretty much just blow your shocks instantly. So I mean, this thing is, she's super stiff. She does not move. It makes the ride obnoxiously uncomfortable, but it does make the car look pretty damn cool. The wheels are just XXR. I forget what the XXR is called, because all the XXRs are just fucking numbers. I think they're like the 5 something, I don't know. But the wheel size is 17 by 9 in the front, 17 by 8 in the front, 17 by 9 in the rear. I got a plus 25 up here, plus 35 in the front. The reason why the front pokes so much is because I have an 1.5 inch spacer. So the front is pretty flush, but it has a decent amount of natural camber, so when you look at it from the side, it looks pretty aggressive. The rears are just the rears. They don't have any spacing or anything. The tires I'm running Riken Raptors in the rear. They're 245 45s, and then in the fronts I'm running some good old Federals. These are like brand new. I just threw these on, and they're 215s, 215 45s. So other than that, There's not too much else done with the car. I mean, most of the body panels you're looking at are all like either eBay or Amazon. I knew the lip was off Amazon. The bumper and fender are off eBay. Headlights are eBay. A buddy of mine had some leftover wrap from his bumper and let me do my eyeliner that way. Oh, another pretty good mod. I have the pre-facelift taillights on the rear. So these are the 93 to 96 taillights that I just like a whole lot better. So I threw them on. The car is disgusting. I'm about to wash it, but I just wanted to do this real quick. But yeah, other than that, car's pretty stock. I don't have an exhaust or anything yet. That's kind of in the works. It's a lot harder to modify these cars than you think. You would think because it's a Camaro, because it's a Chevrolet, there's just tons of parts available, but there really aren't. And just to get it to this stage was a huge challenge on its own, and it took a long time. So I'm happy with where it is right now, and honestly, if it just stayed like this forever, I'd be pretty content. But I already have some plans. I want the Freedom Wing, which is like a 5-inch ducktail. I'd love to do some exhaust work. Eventually, I'd love a new set of wheels, something with a little bit more cred, I guess. But to make all of the comments on the video about how much of a racer I am true, let's talk about my stickers a little bit, because there's a bit of a story behind some of them. I make a lot of these on my car. I'll point out the ones that I've made. This is my Z20 that I made, style over function. This is an Act Natural. That's the one that my buddy made. Foreign, I didn't make that one. This is Midori Mischief. I believe this one is just by the brand Foreign, if I'm not mistaken. On the back here, we have Spooky Hours, the Furry I made, all the ones that say Rabbit Run I made. I have the Miku driving the car. I have the Casper, please focus. I have the Casper, the Super Smash Brothers meme with the penis shadow I found at work one day. I have a Intimate Danku sticker. That's a random fish sticker my girlfriend gave me, she got from somewhere. There's a Rabbit Run one that I made as well. Just a couple little odds and ends I kind of threw back here when I stripped it. I have my Lowered Lifestyle banner I just picked up at Springfest, where I was entered to the show. It's a pretty huge meet in East Coast and Virginia Beach, specifically like the Virginia, Maryland kind of area. Over here I have my Rabbit Run Club Slap, the More Skids, the Hell Sent, Freedom Isn't Free, another More Skids. Great channel if you guys don't watch them. Got another Lowered Lifestyle, Dory Mischief, Raise Hell, and of course the Walmart Heart. Can't live with the Walmart Heart. And I think the last one I got going on is the Battle Gang. These are apparently super rare die cuts they made that they were only selling at Springfest. So that's pretty cool that I got a hold of those. I'll go over the interior real quick, but it's basically bone stock in here. Not much to it. I have a little sketchy tank sticker, but other than that, I mean, the interior is pretty much bone stock. But yeah, it's a little walk around of the car. I've made my little compilation videos, and I have it doing some Toge runs, but I've never actually like showed it off before and talked about it, so I figured I would do that real quick. So there she is. If you have anything mean to say, please say it, because I find that shit hilarious. Thanks for watching.